What's up fellow hunters, Nox here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we have episode 3 of my layered armor / fashion hunter sets. I will showcase each set, say a few words about it, and then show you the exact color pigments I used. Let's get right into it. New World Explorer. A hunter setting out to see the new world. I'm definitely going to be using this when Sunbreak launches. I'm using the Flame Seal, Orion Vest, Blossom Cuffs, Diver's Belt, and Leather Pants. A look that keeps the hunter prepared for all sorts of weather and terrain. We even have a small water reserve and a pouch for some rations on us. I love using this when I go on expeditions or I'm just enjoying a slow-paced casual hunting session. All parts flow together seamlessly. This arguably looks even better with the leather headgear, which we'll see in a moment. For the color pigments, you can see all the exact numbers on the right. I used a mix of different brown and black tones, which look great together and really fits the theme, but you can basically color the entire thing. Pyrox, the Unbroken. Undefeated king of the arena with an ever-burning desire to fight. I'm using the Skull Visage, Euroctor Torso, Bone Vambraces, Euroctor Coil, and Dober Greaves. A throwback to the movie Gladiator and video games that play in that time period. My idea was to create a look that portrays the final opponent we might face in an arena. For the colors, I started by making everything black, then changing some of the pigments to orange, to match the original colors of the chest and the waist. This really gives us the contrast of lava and ash, as if this gladiator came straight out of a volcano. T12 Cyber Gun. A futuristic look that I love using with bowguns. I took some inspiration from Terminator and Tron Legacy. I'm using the Shadow Shades, Almudron Mail, leather gloves, and Moscal Roots. The waist piece is turned off here. That makes it look like we have a small ammo pouch on our belt. This looks awesome with tons of bowguns. I personally really like using this with the Almudron LBG and the Kushala HBG. I'm curious to see if we get more futuristic looking armor sets going forward. The colors look quite simple, but they do need a lot of adjusting on the yellow side to match up. That said, this looks great with any color you choose, making it highly customizable. The Unseen. A shinobi from a remote mountain village. I'm using the Utsushi Mask, Kamura Garb, Bone Vambraces, Droth Coil, and Kamura Leggings. A mix of dark cloth, fur, bone, and minimal use of iron. Because even in battle, a shinobi will always prioritize mobility and stealth. If you have the Benevolent Bandage, you might like that even better. You'll see what it looks like in a second. I use this with a lot of the Naga weapons because I find it really fits their theme. Shout out to Charles, who was looking for a set that goes well with the Evening Calm Insect Glaive, and I noticed I already had one. For the colors, we have the same black tones all around, except for the chest. And the legs also have a dark red to fit some of the color accents on the armor. I really enjoy using this. Battle Oath. A heavily Viking-themed armor that also takes a bit of inspiration from Elden Ring. If you're enjoying the video so far, your thumbs up would be greatly appreciated and helps out the channel. I'm using the Diablo's Helm, Basil Mail, Hunter's Vambraces, Basil Coil, and Barioth Greaves. This looks awesome with great swords, hammers, axes, anything big and heavy. I love wearing this when going up against especially destructive monsters. For the colors, I decided to give everything a beige brown tone to fit some of the original accents on the armor. And then worked in some gray to keep a nice overall balance of color. There's actually a lot to color here, so you can change this up quite a bit. Toxic Love. No, this set has nothing to do with my ex-girlfriend. It's a reference to Bonnie and Clyde. I'm using the Guild Cross Circlet, Ragna Mail, Ragna Arm Guards, Gala Suit Tail, and Ragna Greaves. I wanted to create a royal looking set with some of the less used parts. I really like how well the head and waist piece fit with the Ragna armor. They actually make it look more distinguished. For the colors, I started by giving everything the same toxic green, and then worked in some other colors to give it a bit more balance. This looks great with other colors beside green as well, by the way, so don't hold back. Rough Rider. The infamous hunter that lives on the edge of town and takes on the more obscure hunting jobs. I'm using the Benevolent Bandage, Black Belt Mail, Chainmail Gloves, Remobra Belt, and black leather pants. Don't worry if you don't have the bandage, you'll see in a moment that it looks great with the leather headgear as well. My thought here was to create a resident outlaw or dystopian biker kind of look, and I gotta admit this is one of my favorites to use. For the colors, there are tons of options that look great on this. I kept it simple and went for a mix of black and red tones. But I actually have this saved in a bunch of different colors. Kamura's Host, a set inspired by various anime. I wanted to create a look that kind of merges a tour guide and a club host. I'm using the cunning specs, blossom vest, blossom cuffs, and black leather legs. The waist piece is turned off because it works really well for this set. We can see those pouches in the front and the wallet in the back, which fits the theme of the set perfectly. I often use this when I'm hosting a session to help out newer players, or when I host a room to just hang out and chat with friends. The colors here are equal parts simple and elegant. It's a combination of different black and red tones. Cool thing here is that you can color this however you want and it will still look awesome. There are tons of color combinations that will look great on all of these. Use whatever speaks to you. Hope you guys enjoyed this and have fun making your own layered armors and fashion hunter sets. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.